It'll fit through the door.
It's good to be an American. Here we go, everybody. Living in Las Vegas starts now. Yes, it does. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome from Las Vegas, Nevada, that groovy little podcast that gives you a true first-person look into what it's like to call Sin City your home. The Living in Las Vegas podcast. Here we go! Ooh, easy. And now your host, a man who clearly needs some kind of introduction, otherwise you wouldn't know who he was.
Sing it, brother Scotty.
Mr. Scott. Welcome, everybody, to Living in Las Vegas podcast here on the Vegas Video Network. And allow me to be the first to congratulate you because you're watching or listening to the longest running podcast about Las Vegas that actually originates from Las Vegas, which means we're not only going to cover what it's like to live here. Nope. We're going to talk about adventures, downtown, Fremont Street, the Strip, other cool places here in the Valley. And by the way, if you're a tourist or a fan, or you might be thinking about buying a brand new house here in Las Vegas so you can get recognized as well, guess what? This show's like your own secret handshake to all things cool and groovy. Now, this show, our free show, is available live on the first and third Tuesday of each month, 7 o'clock Pacific time at vegasvideonetwork.com/live. Again, vegasvideonetwork.com/live. Just like Nelly says, it's hot in here, or somebody else says, it's getting hot in here, or come on over, baby. Get yourself in the live chat. Here's the thing about the live chat at vegasvideonetwork.com.
It's live.
It's live.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic. Mm-hmm. These people, arguably the nicest people you've ever met, let's say yes. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you agree?
Overwhelmingly.
Look at these people. Look at them right now. They're different colors. We're like the something rainbow, whatever they call that. They're fantastic people. And here's the magic part about watching us live, and that is secrets. Oh, this might be the theme. We start.
That's an 80s song. Secrets.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh, no, let's not do this right now. Here's what happens. We start the show at 7 o'clock. Show goes about an hour. But do we start streaming at 7? Nay. We begin streaming before that. A little pre-show. You get to watch how the sausage gets made. We get people showing up in our live chat an hour before the show actually starts. Why? Because it's a kumbaya kind of thing. But wait a minute, there's more. At the end of the show, do we stop right at 8 o'clock? No, again. Then we go into VVN 2.0, VVN After Dark. That's when we tell you how we really feel. Things that we didn't want to share in the main show for legal reasons. We didn't want to be sued. We didn't want to be shot. All those things we did, but we share them at the after show. So get yourself over, hang out with the nicest people you've ever met in the live chat. Hey, I'm your host, Scott Whitney. Konnichiwa, buenas noches. How you doing, hot stuff? I am the founder of the Vegas Video Network back in 2010, by the way. What? Time flies when you're getting older. So on behalf of all the shows, thanks for supporting. And on behalf of this groovy little podcast, we want to thank you as well. And by the way, I'm not doing this all by myself. Sometimes it feels like it, but it's not. It's not actually happening. A star in the pre-show, we learned that Wayne, our pimpin' Wayne over here, was recognized in a house.
Thank you.
A single house.
Like Scott says, kimchi and cheesy nachos.
That's all you really need. So congratulations on being discovered. I know it's a good feeling. I've had it happen many times. Melissa has as well. So it's got to feel nice. Hey, we got some new people in the live chat. Pretty exciting. First, we've got Famous, which is a fantastic moose. And his name is Jeff. He's from Florida. He's been watching us for about a year. It's taken him a year to decide oh shit, maybe I should go hang out with these guys. And he discovered us on the YouTube. And we've got Brian Williams, your newest host, which is his chat handle. And the reason his chat handle is Brian Williams, your newest host, is because next month he'll be launching a brand new show on the Vegas Video Network that will be fascinating if you are primarily, I would say, a small business guy, entrepreneur guy, big business as well, but I think primarily a small business. So,
now, this is not the misremembered Brian Williams, is it?
No, that's by the way part of the challenge that anybody named Brian Williams would deal with is, oh, you're that cocksucker? No. I'm not that guy.
Different.
I'm not the guy who pretends to actually be in war.
Right. Well, he misremembered it.
Yeah, and our Brian Williams, by the way, so the name of the show is called The Marketing Insiders Live. This Brian Williams is a Eagle Scout. That's the top one, right?
Yeah, yes.
He's an Eagle Scout.
They want girls now.
They just did. I think next year.
Were you in Scouts?
I was a Weeblo, which had the best uniforms ever. Do you know what a Weeblo is?
I do not.
Nobody knows what a Weeblo is. But I was. So there's Cub Scouts.
Was this a real thing, or
Brian will tell you. There were Cub Scouts, Weeblos, and then Boy Scouts.
Okay.
I did Weeblo, had the best uniforms, kind of a dark thing with a really cool things. What do you call those? Badges.
Nipples.
Really good nipples.
Yeah.
So I did that for, I don't know, a year or so and thought, I got to get into online business. That's what I got to do. I was 10. I don't know what I was. So Brian watch Brian's show. Again, it's called The Marketing Insiders Live. It's fantastic. It's going to be fantastic. This guy knows a lot of really pretty cool shit. All right, let's get started.
Favorite transition
you back?
music.
You happy? Dance.
Oh,
there he is. Everybody likes Pimpin' Wayne. Everybody likes Pimpin' Wayne.
Over here.
Everybody likes Pimpin'. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Today's topic, my favorite secrets of Las Vegas.
Secret.
I don't think that's a real song.
It is.
All right. Live Chatters
in the dark.
Live Chatters. What?
I just looked it up. OMD. Remember, if you leave, don't. That group, OMD.
Oh, yeah. No. I don't know it.
The song's called Secret.
There, and
the chorus goes, Secret.
I think Missing Persons did a song called Secrets. Is that right?
Missing Persons did Walking in L.A.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. But I think they
made the only song I think they had.
They did a whole album that was fucking magical. Okay, my favorite secrets of Las Vegas. As everybody knows, Vegas has some of the coolest insider scoop that's out there. We've talked a little bit about these kind of things in the past. I think we did a show a long time ago. I did with Brett about secrets of the Strip. This goes beyond the Strip. And it's things that I have personally dealt with or played around with or have learned about that I thought, well, that's pretty cool shit. And that's what we're going to share with you guys today. So this is a perfect example of the insider news, the secret handshake kind of stuff. Most people don't know.
Insider news, expert views.
Boom, I dare say. Behind the scenes insider news expert views. Very well done. Very well done. You are a student of the game. Our first secret,
and an amazing partner for Name That Tune.
You think so?
Do you not remember 2 weeks ago?
I don't even talk to you anymore. Let's begin. You were very good at that. You're right. Okay, so our first secret, we've got a couple that are cocktail related. What? Scott, that's a cocktail related secret? Go figure. Our first one is a secret bar. The secret bar is located inside Commonwealth. Now, Commonwealth is over at Fremont East. The bar itself is a pretty cool bar. It's got an upper deck, a nice view. You can look at El Cortez.
Now, real quick, for those who maybe haven't come to Vegas yet, what's the difference between Fremont Street and Fremont East?
Oh, very good. So Fremont Street, most people think Fremont Street is the Fremont Street Experience. So that's the big overlay, the Viva Vision. That's right. And that's Fremont Street proper, we'll call it. So that goes from Main Street to 4th Street.
5th Street. Because they got a 5th Street stage.
No, they don't. It's a 3rd Street stage.
Okay. I thought there was a 5th Street one. But
they have three. They have Main Street, 1st, and 3rd. Okay. So it goes to 4th Street. And 4th Street then turns into Fremont East. So the Fremont East was what used to be a bad place to kind of hang out, quite frankly. And then things happened. The city got behind it.
Gentrification.
Some people argue that Zappos helped a little bit there. But it's become a pretty nice place. Some really good bars, good restaurants, all that good stuff. The best pizza, I would argue, in Las Vegas right now is in Fremont East, a place called Evil.
So if you're staying on the Strip, you just ask the cab driver to take you to Fremont Street, and you can get.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
That's right.
Go somewhere separate.
Yeah, without question. And if you tell them to go to Commonwealth, they'll know. Now, here's the thing about Commonwealth. So Commonwealth is the bar that's facing the front, what you see when you go to that particular bar. But if you walk in this bar, this is fascinating. You walk in the bar, and it's a tall ceiling kind of bar, and you go to the back, and you're like, I have to go to the bathroom, and you're a guy. And you go to the back, and there's this wall with, old-fashioned wallpaper, and you go to the bathroom. Well, that old-fashioned wallpaper, you'll notice, has a door cut out, but you don't really notice, and a lock right there. What? Huh? And that lock is to a place called the Laundry Room, and it's a secret bar, and it's a speakeasy. And the way you get in there is, first, you must have reservations. You cannot just walk in. And how do you get reservations, Scott? Fantastic. Well, you have to know their secret phone number to get into that place. So you call the secret phone number, and you make reservations, and you get in this place. Now, what does it look like?
You can text, too, they're saying in the chat.
That's right. You can. You have to know the number and get in there. So you walk into this place, and it's super small. You walk in, you make an immediate left, and there's the bar. The bar probably holds 6 or 7 people. So it's a little L-shaped bar. And then there's some seating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So probably another 8 or 9. So maybe 20 total people can be in there at any given time. So we went there for the first time with the Mitchells a 3 weeks ago, and it's fantastic. Here's the thing that's great, and here's the thing that's a little waggy finger of you. And the thing that's great is the cocktails. So they are known for having great cocktails. And they've got, I can go through the menu here, Waves of Grain, and they've got Agave and the Libertine and Fancy Pants and Operative Word and Pale Horse. But that's not the game. The real game here is to say, hey, listen, I just want to describe what I want, and you make it. And that's what the bartender will say. So the bartender, and they're the neck-beardy kind of guys, the long-beard kind of guys. And they'll say, just, if you don't want anything on the menu, that's cool. Just describe what you like, and I'll make it.
So this is almost, I'm getting from you like a downtown cocktail room kind of vibe.
But so downtown cocktail, which we've visited many times, the bartenders there are very much like that. They can do the same
True
thing.
mixologists.
Without question. And they do that. You can go to downtown cocktail and say, make me this, and they'll pop it out. But you can just walk right into it. And the other thing...
you got to find the door first as well.
Well, you do, because the door is the weirdest... That should be a secret. How to open the door to downtown... Because I've done that multiple times, actually. I can get out, can't get in. So, like I said to them, okay, here's what I want. I want smoky, I want basil, and I want sour. And he's like, oh, yeah, I know where you're going with that. I'm like, do you? I kind of, fantastic. So
I just said the first 3 things that came to my mind.
I sound like I know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, you're really good. Fantastic. So he went off, and they actually said, I'll read their rules in a minute. It takes a little while for them to make their, so they're not going to win any speed tests in this place. But he brought this drink back, and Angels. Holy crap, that was a good drink. I think they're $14 a pop, which is, fair for a mixology. So a couple rules. The first rule is please speak easy. Keep your tone, pitch, volume at a reasonable level. Likewise, refrain from cursing, hooting, hollering, and high-fiving. So the Whitneys and the Mitchells, we collectively were hushed 3 times. Oh, here or there. Now, it wasn't just us. By the way, I should show your face. Right.
Can't take you anywhere.
Right. But it wasn't just us. It was the whole, people came in and hushed the whole room 3 times. So it wasn't like, you four, shut up, God. No, it was everybody shut up, because we were all very excited. No photography. Mm-hmm. Patience is a virtue. Our drinks are labor intensive. It's worth the wait. No name dropping. If you drop a name, they better be dead. So I said, Wayne Newton. And they said, well, he's not dead. I said, well, his career is. Come on, I'll be here all week. And then it didn't work. No standing at the bar, right? You have to sit at your place or sit at your tables off to the side. Don't be creepy. If you came here to hit on strangers, you're in the wrong bar. I love that, especially. So Mr. Weinstein wouldn't be hanging out there, apparently. The company you keep, do not bring anybody here that you would not allow to babysit your only child or your newborn puppy. And it goes on and on and on. They basically, no smoking, no telephone calls. We reserve the right to kick your ass out, and we don't want to have to cut you off, so don't be a drunk. It was fantastic. We really dug it. And we went there early.
What's early?
We had an 8 o'clock thing, but we entered at 7 because we thought we had a 7 o'clock. So we were there. We're like, oh, this is very nice. And they came by and went, could you check your reservation again? No, I didn't make the reservation. And yeah, we got it for. Oh, it's 8. Oh, and you know where we went? Downtown Cocktail Bar, where we had to make a smoky basil sour thing. And it was fantastic as well. Okay, so laundry room is your first thing. Second one, this is for my friends who are military, of which I am one, ex or local, ex or active. So if you are military, either active or previous, retired, you can park for free at MGM. Now, everybody knows that I'm not a big fan of what's going on at the MGM.
You're not.
And for sure, you can go and get their credit card and get their free parking, which I think is the dumbest thing in the world. I'm not doing it.
And I've not done it either.
Right, good. Thank God. Mm-hmm. But guess what? If you're military, ex, and not inappropriately discharged, like some people, you can park for free. What happens is you got to go in there and you have to prove that you're ex-military. So you have to give them a DD-214, which is the form that we get when we get out of the military, and you become a Pearl member, like that. So their bottom level is Sapphire, and then the next level is Pearl, and Pearl is where you get free parking. Mm-hmm. So I got a Pearl card, and it's got a little. I should show you. It's got a little sticker on it that has a military emblem, which is kind of cool. I will hide my number so people don't try to steal it. But you see in the upper corner there? Mm-hmm. So that says I can park for free. Now, that's what it says. I'm going to believe that that's true. By the way, you also get 10% off of basically every food and beverage place in all of MGM properties. So we were at Loser's Bar and they're like 10% off, 10% off. Shit, this is pretty. Now I know why people do this. This is kind of neat.
It's your sales tax, basically.
I tried to use this twice. Both, though, were during Golden Night events.
Oh.
So they told me it would work, but it didn't work. So I'm not sure. The first time it didn't work, they set my card up. The woman who gave us our card was a bitch. And I was really unimpressed with her. I had a real problem with her. But the second time it was supposed to work and it didn't work. So I'm not sure if it was because there was an event going on or if it was because...
Would you like to give out the number if MGM would like to sponsor?
No, I'm not going to get their sponsorship, and I don't care because she really was chilly, and I couldn't figure out what the problem was. So eventually I kind of said to her, this isn't working in a very similar kind of tone. But anyways, military, free parking, MGM. Okay. What's my favorite
thing?
You're
covered now. You got MGM covered. You got Caesars covered.
I'm in.
Right.
By the way, I have Caesars covered anyways because I'm a Nevada resident.
You are. But in the event that goes away, your boy.
Don't think I don't know. Mm-hmm. Don't think I don't appreciate it. Next up. So what's my other favorite thing about cars? Valet parking. It used to be a time where I could come to Vegas. Wait, I lived here. I could live in Vegas. I could drive to anywhere on the strip, anywhere. I would valet park. It was free. And I would tip them. Here's your $5. And I felt like the shit, man. It was great. It was good living.
Those days are gone.
Why Las Vegas was Las Vegas. This is why Las Vegas lost its cool. But wait a minute. There is one place in Las Vegas that you can go and park for free. Valet park for free. And it doesn't matter what place you gamble at. It doesn't matter if you even gamble. This place is free. Ready? Waiting. It's at the fashion show. It's the valet parking that's right by El Segundo Sol and Maggiano's and Capitol Grill. So they're on the corner. They're on the northeast corner of Fashion Show, right across from Wynn.
Yep.
Right on Wynn Road. If you go on Wynn Road, if you're on the Strip, you make a left, you're going west on Wynn. you'll go past the corner, and before you get to Forever 21, you're going to see this horseshoe parking area. That's actually valet parking, free valet parking. That's also where Uber hangs out. So you can park there for free as a valet kind of guy, and they also are doing the texting so that they text you when you're ready, and you text them when you're ready. It's fantastic. And by the way, this is also my secret for New Year's Eve. Parking on the Strip at New Year's Eve is impossible.
Well, they closed the Strip.
Except for that valet parking. But to park there on New Year's Eve, you have to have a reservation. Where? Capitol Grill, Maggiano's, even El Segundo Sol. If you have a reservation for any of those places on New Year's Eve, you can use the valet parking. Guess what we've done the last 4 years? We valet parked there and just walked up and down the Strip.
No time limit?
What?
No time limit?
No. Oh. Actually, I think there might be. I think they probably closed. Don't hold me on this. Let's say 2 or whatever. But yeah, I'm old. I'm not hanging out until 2. Once I hit,
you're waiting for the fireworks.
I'm happy to go. It's still fucking cold out here because it's New Year's and
it is cold. It is cold on New Year's.
Super cold. All right. Here's the next one. My next secret, another drinking one, has to do with the Cosmopolitan. And Alan and Aaron Perry from Arizona turned me on to this. It's a secret drink at the Chandelier Bar,
which they've kind of redone a little bit.
They have. They put some money in there, and there are multiple levels at the Chandelier Bar. And there's this level. You can only get this drink at the 1.5 level, 1.5. Okay. So it's in between where the casino is and the second floor. There's a little thing in the middle, and the drink is called the Verbena, Verbena. It's also known as the flower cocktail. So this is a really interesting drink. It was funny when Alan and Aaron bought this for me when we first met. They watched me the whole time, like they couldn't wait to see me react, and I'm like, what am I missing? What's gonna happen? Am I gonna die? Is my heart gonna stop? No. What's in there is let me see. The Szechuan button. It's an edible flower that is... Szechuan, let's go with that. An edible flower that is filled with natural alkaloids. So you take a bite and you feel your taste buds tingle and go wild. Basically, they're like, is it numb yet? Did you go numb? Like, what, you're giving me a drink where my face goes numb? Isn't that called date rape? What are you doing to me, Perry's? Sure, you make nice cards.
Flower filled with roofies.
You're kind of freaking me out a little bit, but it's a pretty cool drink.
I'll have a glass of ice water and a roofie colada for my friend over here.
So you could just ask for the flower cocktail or Verbena, Verbena, over at the Cosmo. Again, you have to be on the 1.5 floor for them to do that. Okay, next one. One of the things at Whitney Villa that we're famous for is our bocce ball. We have a world-class bocce ball thing out there.
You do. Now if you can only get somebody to world-classly maintain the greens.
Have you just looked out there today?
I have not.
They're beautiful.
I just know gorgeous. I've come here. Oh. I have played on that field about 4 times now, and every time it's a different It's a different cut.
It's just like the PGA, the whatever you call it.
Something tells me the greens at Augusta are a little better maintained.
But the last time we played there was fantastic. I had roughs and I had the well cut. It was pretty well done, and it was done by a manual lawnmower, which almost killed me. By the way, but I did it for my guests. Okay, so I'm a bocce.
Come back in and chew a Szechuan flower.
I love, because that way I won't care where my heart stops, because my lips will be numb. I love the bocce ball. So you say to yourself, Scott, can I play bocce ball on the Strip? Yep. Yeah, but I don't want anybody to know I'm playing bocce ball. Oh, so you're looking for a hidden bocce ball court, are you? Yeah.
Okay. A little underground bocce tournament.
Yeah, I want some So guess what? Rayo's?
Little cock bocce.
Cock bocce. I was in a band called Cock Bocce as a drummer. It's a metal band. It's really pretty good. Okay, so Cock Bocce is playing at a place called Rayo's, which is at Caesar's Palace. R-A-O restaurant there. Been there forever. It's in a kind of a weird place, so you got to know where it is to find it. It's not a place that you will walk by, but it's been there for a really long time. Anyways, so it's an Italian restaurant. At the back of this, and if you look at the map of Caesar's, you'll notice that Reyes is actually a pretty large restaurant, and you'll see this little green patch behind there. And guess what? Bocce ball.
Do they make maps of Caesars, or is it up to a road atlas now?
It's a no, it's a map.
I think you have to flip the page, see where you were.
The property's large.
It's quite large.
But I like the bocce, and you can do it there for free. But you have to ask for it. They don't say, "Oh, would you like some bocce with your calamari?" Mm-hmm. No, you have to say, "I would like some bocce with my calamari." Oh, did you watch that? Did you see Wayne at a house over there? And then did you watch the other Living in Las Vegas? Yes. So bocce ball, Rayo's, Caesar's Palace. Okay, speaking of fancy restaurants, I'm now going to share with you arguably one of the fanciest restaurants you will ever have heard of.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Everybody who's not a 1%er, go ahead and hit the bathroom at this
Said
time.
the guy. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you
maybe refresh your drinks?
Who's guarding your place, the new house that you're getting? Was there a guard there, or it's just a gate, right? Oh no. There's going to be a guard there. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Your whole 1% chatter means nothing to me now. I'm going to introduce you to probably the most exclusive restaurant in all of Las Vegas. It's called E by Jose Andres. You may be saying
that's A.
It's E.
But there's an accent mark.
I know, but people call it E.
Oh, okay. Because the accent mark, it should be A.
Everybody I've talked to calls it E.
Then why isn't it by Jose Andres? If it's E.
That's okay. A. That was well done. I want you to take a good look, because he was right, but it's the last time he'll be right. I think you're right. Okay. We're going to call it EA. Or O-E-O-E-O-E-O. E by Jose.
Jungle.
Or Jose Andres. This is in the Cosmo, tucked inside the, I'm going to say, Jaleo or Jaleo. What would you call that? J's are usually H's in Spanish.
Yeah, I think it's probably the Jaleo.
You see this here? Yeah, Jaleo. Okay, so it's hidden in here, and if you can see the picture on the website, so if you're listening to us, you might want to check out the video real quick. Look at this. So it looks like a small little bar. There's 8 seats, only 8 seats, and you've got a chef, a high-end chef, who's making this special. There's no menu. You just got to kind of go with what they've got. Now, one of my kids, Heather, went to this and said it was amazing. And it's super popular with folks who know about it, but it's also super difficult. So if you look at the website, you'll say the reservations are 3 months in advance. So if you wanted to do May 30th, you'd have to wait. You'd have to make those reservations in February 28th. So today, what's this? We are in, what is
October?
So October, November, December, January. So if you made reservations today, it would be purportedly for what? October, November, December, January.
2018.
That's what they say. I actually checked. Let's watch. Let's do this together and see what happens. All right, so reserve now. So we're going to reserve now. Opens up a new window. And it says you've got 2 seatings, 5:30, I think 8:30. So you can go in here and say any time you want. So I can go in here and say, well, let's try October 28th at 7 o'clock. It's going to say, well, hold on. You can't have that. But how about November 8th? And then if we scroll down, look at that. November 8th, it's $250 per person. So not quite as much as a Raiders deal.
Now, I have to ask, $250 per person.
And you can see, by the way.
What does plus supplements mean?
I'm guessing drinks.
Oh, okay. I don't have to stop at like GNC before I come in?
I don't know. But so you can see 5:30 and 8:30. So they're saying it's 3 months. I don't think it is. Now, I could go ahead and click on that, but I end up having to pay $500, so we're going to skip that part.
For $500, does Jose himself come and cook my food?
I would also suggest that Jose does not actually cook the food, but I'm going to guess that at some point Jose stops in and says hello. Okay, so that's $250 a person, $500, which seems like a lot as I think about it out loud. Okay, next up. Scott, here's the thing about me. I'm a last-minute planner. I don't really know what it is I want to eat when I want to eat it, but I just want to be able to walk in and get a table. Oh.
I think that's why you and I have been to the Pepper Mill several times.
You do, right. We can walk into the Pepper Mill like, oh, Mr. Whitney, Mr. Krell, please sit down in your chair. Is it by the pool again? Absolutely. Come on in there. You don't want the fire flamey thing over at the... yes, I do, actually. Okay.
It's nice back there, actually.
It's very nice. Yeah. If you like velvet. How much crap is... Well, nope. I'm not going to do that. That wouldn't be appropriate. I want to be the kind of guy where I can go to any restaurant I want and just sit down, no matter if I made plans a year ago, a week ago, or 10 minutes ago.
So you're the type of guy who likes to walk into a Denny's and see the "Please seat yourself" sign.
Right. That's what I want. I want to please
pancakes right here.
I want to please seat yourself for every restaurant on the strip. How do I get it? Here's how. If you are a 7-star member in the Caesars world, which is their total rewards.
You thought $2.50 a plate at Jose's was expensive. You want to get to the 7-star level now?
Yeah, I'm just telling you how it works. I didn't say we could do it. I'm just saying how it works. It's a secret. So if you are a 7-star person at Caesars, you are guaranteed a table at any restaurant in the Caesars Entertainment Casinos. Anyone. You can, and there's some pretty nice restaurants I can out at Caesars. You just walk in and go, yes, 7-star. And do you think MGM is sitting on their laurels? No. If you are a noir, which is the black card, very much like my heart, you can do the same thing. You can walk into any restaurant and get seated right away. Now, how do you achieve those levels? I have no idea. I know 2 people who are those guys. And
I mean, you could get there if you sold your house and you lived out of the studio,
right?
And you took everything you got for the house and went to the slots. I think you might be able to get there.
Okay, so nope, can't do it. Would like to do it. I've lived vicariously through my friends who are those people, and let me just say something about that. That's fantastic. I've never had more fun than watching those people run around and get whatever they want. And, those were, I think I told the story where we had to spend $4,000 in a dinner.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Pretty cool. But I'm a Pearl member at MGM.
Look at you.
They may let me park. Not quite sure yet.
Just not on event nights.
Nope. And I get 10% off, which is fantastic. And also discounts on Cirque du Soleil, by the way.
Ooh. That'll knock $5 off your $89 ticket.
That's not true. Come on now. Hey, here's another secret bar. Our first one was, what was it called?
Laundry Room.
Very good. And our next one is called 1923 Bourbon Bar.
Oh, I've got something to say about this, but you go first.
Okay, so it's located inside Mandalay Bay, behind the escalators next to the RM Seafood at the shop. So you know where that is. You go to, oh my God, House of Blues, and if you keep going beyond House of Blues, going towards the shops, there's escalators that go up. Behind the escalators is this 1923 Bourbon Bar. You wanted to say?
Well, it used to be 1923. It was called Bourbon and Burlesque, and Holly Madison of Playboy fame was associated with it. What's interesting is I don't know if it's fun because I don't know if they intended the strategic location like the Laundry Room did. They're literally located under an escalator.
Right. Which is kind of cool.
It is. It's not, a great location in general. I think they might have just made the best of what was available.
Yeah.
But that being said, I have had 2 experiences there.
Oh, really?
So the first probably year it was open, I went there, and there was a band playing. It's nice, the lighting was low.
Right.
They're all dolled up like they're gonna go try out for Newsboys after the shift ends.
Okay.
Or Newsies.
Right.
And so there was a band playing in the picture frame on the left. Have you been there?
I haven't.
So there's a band playing along the one side. We wanted to wait for the burlesque, but it ended up not going off until later on. So we got tired of waiting.
Wait a minute. Wasn't there another burlesque? There was a burlesque bar.
It was called 1923 Bourbon and Burlesque originally.
But there was another burlesque bar somewhere in Las Vegas. Luxor. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
What's that one called? Hey, Live Chatters. Ted will probably know this. Wasn't there a burlesque thing at Luxor?
Well, there was a show. Remember the Fantasy?
No. That's still going on.
Yeah.
No. There's a. Oh man. Oh, what? The Pussycats thing was somewhere.
Oh, the Pussycat Doll Lounge. That was at Caesars.
Was it Caesars? Mm-hmm. Oh, it was Caesars?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Okay, continue on.
So it was okay. We had a decent time. I think Ken and I each had a drink. It was probably $14 ish. This was
Right.
probably 4 to 5 years ago. So we went again probably about 2 years ago. And what had happened was Holly Madison, I believe, had pulled out.
Yeah.
And I believe they also had some trouble with a manager had placed a camera. There were some allegations in the changing room of the performers. So it was under under new management, as they say.
Right.
And we had gone there on like a Wednesday or a Thursday, and it was completely different. In fact, they were playing house music.
Oh.
And if those of you not familiar with house music, let me give you a little sample. Let Scott give you a little sample. It was a mixture of house music and hip hop.
Ah, great.
I enjoy both, but typically when I want to enjoy them, I expect, I'm expecting to hear that. When you go to a place like this, you don't expect to hear that.
No.
I was probably going for a little more throwback, a little more higher class.
Sure.
Than if I was going to, Marquee Day Club.
Or like Sapphires, for example.
Correct.
Hey.
So,
Which, by the way, is supposed to have a really good Mexican restaurant attached to it.
really,
I was going to put that on my secrets, but I hadn't been there, and I wasn't really sure.
pink tacos are on special.
Easy, big boy.
So, depending on, I can't, maybe it was just an off night. Maybe they just weren't having a performance that night. But, if you look at Yelp, and I'm not that person that has to, run all my entertainment decisions through Yelp to see if random strangers agree with me.
Right.
However, other people had similar experiences. So I would put that in the unquestionable category right now.
No. Okay.
If you go, I would definitely check their website, maybe call up and say, hey, you guys got any live entertainment? The live entertainment was great when they had it. But if it's just a night where they're just playing, whatever's coming across the radio, I would skip it.
Let's see what the website looks like. Standing by. Let's see. Let's do it. Let's see what. There it is. Okay. So that's a very speakeasy. Well, hell, it says speakeasy. Jesus Christ, can't beat that. Let's take a look. Hidden. They've got speakeasy. They got bourbon events, private stuff. So does it look like that? Do you see the video? Mm-hmm. Was she there? Did you have that?
No, I did not.
Was he there?
That.
I hope not, because he kind of looks a little douchey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not that.
The vibe has changed from when it first opened. Let me say that.
Did you have any bourbon? What did you drink? Did you have a honey jack?
No, I think I had a vodka and cran.
Oh my God! You still have the yeah. Well, never mind. UTI. I had to say it. I can't do it.
What are the hours? And here we go. When are they open?
There you go.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 7 to close. See, it looks like they might have changed things up. They're only open 3 days a week now.
That's right. That's a good point.
So I think it was like a Wednesday when we went. So maybe now that they're down to 3 days and they're 7 to close is what, probably 2 or 3 a.m. So they're only open 6 hours.
7 to close. We close at 8. Wait a minute. I just ordered my drink.
So
last call.
Looks like maybe they're with less time to fill in the day. Maybe they're being a little bit more true to the theme.
That could be.
But
all right. Here's my last secret, which is not a big secret, but it's a
secret.
Do it again. No, go ahead. While you're on.
Secret.
Look at your camera. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. You happy now? All right. Here's the last one. Here's the thing about gaming in Las Vegas. The truth is, a lot of it is intimidating for a lot of people. So, for example, I don't gamble, not because I'm against it, because I know how it works. And you're
never going to get to 7 stars then.
Well, no, I'm not. No, and I'm okay with that because I know people who are. And I get free parking. That's really all I care about. But here's the thing. You can easily be intimidated by the game. So I would argue one of the most intimidating games out there is craps. There's all kinds of dice flying, people. How do you know? And so the casinos, who are relatively intelligent, want you to feel comfortable. So here's the secret. They will spend time to teach you for free how to gamble. That's right. So, for example, Free gaming lessons are available at a boatload of casinos here on the Strip. But for example, at MGM Grand, you want to learn how to play poker, little Texas Hold'em. They do poker training at 10:30 a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. So good morning. Let me teach you how to deal with the straights, double, ace, foot. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And then by 6, you're going to do it again, and then you're in the poker room. The Palazzo and the Venetian, craps. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. For me, that's the tough one. I don't understand. Have you played craps before?
Craps is the easiest game. It just looks difficult.
It looks like
but here's the first thing. I'm going to make it half as easy for you. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
The table is a mirror image. It's the same thing on both sides. It's just so that people can reach it. That's why it's...
Yeah, but it's the bet on the frat 7 is weird. I don't get it.
Super easy.
Okay, well, they teach me that.
Yep.
And blackjack Monday through Friday at 11.
We'll go. You're buying. We got to start you on the road to 7 stars.
No, I'm not going to. So that's it. That's my secrets. And your secrets were what?
Avoid 1923. That would be my secret.
Okay. And I'm sorry. I think that's the call from MGM offering our sponsorship. All right. Based upon the recommendations of all those bars, I feel like we should have a drink on us. Have a drink on me. Have a drink on me. Come on. All right, it's time for Have a Drink on Me. It's part of the show where I show you a picture of a bar or a pub or a lounge or a speakeasy, but not a lounge, because lounges are too fancy. No,
you could do a lounge.
Well, it's
not a club.
Club. We don't do clubs, right?
No ultra lounges. That would be...
We don't do... So I show you this picture, and you go, you know what? I think I know where that place is. And what you do is you send an email to haveadrink@vegasvideonetwork.com. Again, haveadrink@vegasvideonetwork.com. And you might say to yourself, are there multiple ways to win? Why, yes, there are. And you know what we're going to do? We haven't done this in a while, but we're going to let... Pops tell us how to enter. Pops, take it away, my brother.
Hey kids, Pops here, 5-time Haddam winner. I know what you're thinking.
Pops, you old fuck.
How can one old guy keep winning a contest over and over and over? Well, did you know there's bonus entries available? After you send in your initial qualifying entry email with the correct Haddam answer to haveadrink@vegasvideonetwork.com, you can get bonus entries for being in the live chat during the drawing, or by sending in a video for the Haddam contest, or by doing a video intro for the show, or being quick on the draw and being the first person with a qualifying entry email in to haveadrink@vegasvideonetwork.com. And don't worry, if you're quick on the draw but you jump the shark, if you're wrong when you send in your first answer, you can send in a corrective email. It'll still get entered as long as it comes in time, and we'll just tease you over being wrong the first time. If you win, you're not qualified to win a following week. No back-to-back wins. But it is polite to pop in and say, thank you very much to Scott Whitney and the cast and crew at the Living in Las Vegas podcast on the Vegas Video Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pops, everybody, who's in the live chat, and he's going to get himself a lot of multiple entries because of what he just said. Wait a minute, Pops. What can they win?
Let me tell you what you can win this week. This week's Lucky Haddam winner can choose any one of 3 amazing Scott Whitney guitar CDs. Christmas Acoustic 1, Christmas Acoustic 2, or Jazzathon. Proudly displayed here by Bob, undisputed king of the video Haddam entry. Or... you can choose the comfortable and stylish Vegas Video Network visor like these lucky winners. Available in the standard black and sometimes in the rare, hard-to-find red, popular with the ladies and the Russians. Or you can choose the premium prize package. Next time you're going to be in Vegas, you can arrange an evening of sophistication and class with the man himself, the guru of all things Vegas, Scott Whitney.
Yay!
Well, okay, at least drinks, laughs, and some priceless conversation. Send your entry into Have a Drink at VegasVideoNetwork.com. VegasVideoNetwork.com.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to finally have a break.
All pops.
Man,
all the time.
I have carried that segment
Right?
for months
I know
now.
you have. I know you have. It's a lot of work.
And man, my back hurts.
I know. You're a hard-working man. Here's the other thing that's super important about this here segment, and that is what can happen to you transformationally.
Oh, boy.
As a result of this. Now, yes, you could have a drink, and it's fantastic. Sometimes I bring friends. You've joined us in Adams before, and it's been fantastic. You might want one of my CDs. These CDs are I'm going to tell you, they're good.
Christmas
They're
is
good CDs.
coming.
Christmas is coming, as is winter. And
if you don't, I mean, listen, don't take your word for it. It
No.
says they're good on the back of them.
No, they're really good. I've sold 55,000 of those guys out of my house. I win. But wait a minute, there's more. As you might recall, Pop said that you can get yourself one of these here visors. So, well, here's what happens. You put this little visor on your head, just like so, without the headphones. Maybe you could.
It's fully adjustable, so you could
make it get them over
just
the
loosen,
headphones.
just loosen that puppy up.
I got that. And then you take a picture, and you send that picture into me. I take a look at that picture and go, it's a good-looking guy right there, or a good-looking gal, either way. And I put you into an area known as the galaxy of gods. There is Steve and Michael and Robert and Rosie and Michael again. There's more Michaels, holy shit. There's Scott and Binky and but wait, there's more. There's Anna and there's Aaron who are nudists, and Bob and his wife, and Danny and Shan, not Shan. And then there's Craig who goes by multiple names, and then there is Glenn and Jimmy and Rob, and then there's Ken in Hawaii, and Stuart and Christina, whose all babies are because of my music. You're welcome, breeders. And Dawn and Jackie and Mike. Look out! And then there's Pops, and then there's Sammy and Chris and a dog. Holy Christ, so many winners. And Chris, who's still in my backyard, who just had a baby, and your buddy Brett's dad, and Scott, and then there's Wayne, and of course there is Brett. All right.
Has anyone checked in? Like, is he still?
Who?
Chris, Zoe.
Are you still alive?
Is he?
He's still carrying on.
All right.
My wayward son. Mm-hmm. He's still in. Okay, let's take a look at last week's Have a Drink on Me. Boop, there it is. And the hints were Mackenzie River over at the Golden Knight facility, Mackenzie River Pub and Pizza, Mackenzie River.
And what's the facility called, Scott?
It's the Centennial something.
The City National Arena.
City National Arena. But if you'd have just said the Golden Knights practice facility, fuck, I'd let you in.
Really?
Yeah, I would have. Because, come on, let's not get... This was a hard one. 10 out of 12. It was hard.
I mean, I was going to enter, but...
I had some people actually write and say, I don't know. They didn't even get it. I don't know.
Oh, and that's because if you pay attention closely, the logo was in the background.
Yeah, no, I know. I give a lot of those kind of hints, but no. Okay, so 10 out of 12. Here we go. Let's get our hat. Shall we begin? Am I forgetting anything? I don't feel like I am.
No.
Okay, here we go. The number one entry was Johnny Bravo, which is his stage name. He's been there 5 times. So he's a local guy.
Yeah.
So 1 for the correct answer. 1 for being the first correct answer. Let me see if he said he might be in the chat. I don't see him though. Thousands of people, but not Johnny Bravo. Mm-hmm. All right, get him in there. Could you hold that hat? Do you normally hold this hat? Do I normally hold this hat?
You normally put it on the table.
Let's put it over there.
Yeah.
You can see it? Okay, there we go. All right. Well, that's not the right thing.
But you didn't give me
Use
other
that.
ones, so I'm using...
Holy shit. What do you think you're doing?
What's wrong with this?
Because I would notice that they were different. Johnny Bravo, you crazy bastard. Look at this.
Sorry, Johnny. I
One
tried.
of these things is not
I
like
tried,
the
Johnny.
other. One of these things is not the same. Okay. Johnny Bravo. Next up, we've got Monica Fagan, also known as Big.
Oh, by the way, Johnny, you're not paying attention to live chat. Johnny Bravo is Gregor Teppa.
Oh, is that right? No, I don't believe him. Sorry. You got to call yourself that. It's not. He doesn't get that. Monica Fagan, Binky. There you go. Scott, Galaxy of Gods. What happened to my... Okay, so Bill, here's what happened. we have your picture on the system that we've been using the last couple of weeks, but this system was brought up from dust and
literally ashes.
Literally, I had to plug stuff in.
We saved it from the California wildfires.
Why isn't sound happening?
Yeah.
Why doesn't this work? What's going on? So we have you. I just don't know.
Gregor would like you to check the email. He says, you know this.
Nope. Okay, next up, we've got Dan Jagger, who goes by Jags53. 1 for the correct answer, 1 for being in the live chat. Where to go, Jags, baby? Next up, we've got Mr. Oh, wait a minute. 2 things with Mr. Testy, Gary Romberg. First, he had the wrong answer.
Wow, that's a problem.
He said it was the Franklin at Delano. What the How far off could you be? Second, he won last week. And we all know that if you won last week, you're not eligible for this week. So this makes him greedy.
Well, it was the wrong answer anyways.
Unpleasant. And as a result, he has forfeited his winnings from last week.
Wow.
By the way, he sent me this.
It is like North Korea up in here with the totalitarianism.
This is from Mr. Testy. So he's not an all bad guy, but he's a bit of a greedy bastard. Okay. So we have to let him go. Okay, moving forward. We've got Jimmy 2Gs, 1 for the correct answer. Normally he's in there, but I don't see him today. Nope. And we continue on. Bob Thomas from St. Augustine, Florida. A lovely little bird. And we've got Mike Beatty. Let's see. I see Mike. No. Bill 98036. Bill is the one who just called me on my stuff. So 1 for the correct answer, 1 for being in the live chat. Let's give him 1 more because we didn't have him in the Galaxy of Gods, and he feels like he should have been. I'm okay with that.
All the love for Bill, none of the love for Gregor.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? And then Justin Harwell, who's also known as AK Fire. AK Fire! Who's up in Connecticut. Or no, he's in Alaska. He doesn't get a double. Can't wait to travel. Which one was that one?
I was still putting in more bills.
AK says, I can't wait to travel down and watch the NHL games. We went and saw them on Sunday play the Bruins. It was fantastic.
Now, I hear the mascot's terrible.
It's a Gila monster. Mm-hmm. It's a lizard.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
But, so I thought, that's lame. But Melissa really liked it. So what are you going to do?
Their social media, it only took 4 games for their social media to have to issue an apology.
Yeah, that was, So just well, who cares? Me too. Okay, so still continue on. We got Aaron, who's from Team MLB, and Aaron writes...
Aaron says, hi, Scott and Wayne, hi. Or any applicable guest host for the day.
That's not very nice.
That would be Wayne. Eric, the ace of bats, quote, unquote, here. Can you self-gloss yourself? That seems a little...
You can't.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should stop at this point.
Yeah.
Let's keep going, but let's keep the rules down.
Self-gloss.
Come on.
Ace of bats. Long-time watcher. Long time means I saw an old video about 4 months ago and have binge-watched the last 4 years of content on YouTube since then. First time had him attempt. The bar you're showing off is Mackenzie River Pizza Grill and Pub. That is my best guess. I'm not a local, so I had to do some research. Thanks for the 1 day at a time hint.
Welcome.
Love the show. Glad to see Wayne keeping the pimp hand strong and the plethora of guest hosts we get on occasion. Plethora. I don't know. There's been a plethora of guest hosts. I think there's been 1. But peace to Nick behind the mic, who is not here with us tonight, and see you in the live chat. Eric, Team MLB's ace of bats. Eric, I was going to let the first self-gloss go.
They can't do it twice.
And then you signed off with more self-gloss.
Okay. We're going to have to give him a...
You're killing me, Smalls.
Tomahawk say no.
Can't do it. Okay, so stop doing that ever again. All right. Okay, and then finally, we've got Pop. Did you put... Oh, I put him in. Pops, 1 for the correct answer, 1 for being in the live chat, 1 more for this Scorsese-like video entry. Go ahead and put it in there so they see it, because sometimes we forget. He didn't get 5 because we cheated. Okay, here he goes. Here's Pops.
See? Simple. Nothing to it.
Hey kids, I'm going to give Scott 2 thumbs up this week. He said this was going to be a hard one. He was right. The clues were tricky, and this is a new place. Information was hard to come by. Mackenzie River Pizza Grill and Pub is located at the practice facility for the Las Vegas Golden Knights, and it has something interesting other than just drinking, which is important for a guy like me. They got food, they got hockey. I don't want to go to some place and just watch my buddies drink. That's not fun for me. This place has got other stuff to do. It's not one of those high-end frou-frou places on the strip. So, like I said, this week, tricky clue, good bar. 2 thumbs up for Sky Whitney. See ya.
Thank you, Pops.
See? Simple. Nothing to it.
See, now, Pops is interesting. Now, I just want to show you something. It's good to try hard. Now, I'm not going to show you all this, but that was take 15 of that. Here is take 1 through something.
Hey, kids, you want to increase your chances of winning Haddam? Send in a video, either a show intro or a Haddam entry video. Increase your chances. You could be a 5-time winner like me. It's easy. Anybody can do it. Watch.
And
Nice.
Freeze up. I wonder if I can get at that. Ow! I gotta quit doing that.
It's a family show, Pops.
Really?
That hurt.
No. I mean, we have families, but
Let's fast forward. Take 14.
One last time.
See? Simple. Nothing to it. Since you're
There it is. Thank you, Pops. So all I'm saying is the guy's dedicated.
he is.
And I
Or
appreciate
as
it.
Gregor Tappa would describe it, a Weinstein-like production.
That's nice. Right. I'm going to guess Gregor is single.
Gregor is salty because you would not allow his second entry.
Yeah.
32 entries for Brian 90210.
Yeah, because I felt like
Bill,
I dissed him.
no,
I
that's
dissed him a little bit. All right, here we go.
All right. Round and round we go. Over the lips, through the gums. Watch out, stomach. Here it comes.
Easy with those kind of weird things. And our winner is?
Our winner is, I mean, listen, it's only fair because you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Pops, holy Christ, 6-time winner.
I mean-
this is a world record, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, anything you can do to make my job easier, whether you're Pops or anybody else out there, that's going to get you good
Holy
karma.
Christ,
In life,
congratulations.
in
Way to go,
Haddams, all over.
Way to go, my brother. All right, he deserves it. He works hard. He deserves it, for the love of God. Okay, here is this week's Have a Drink Upon Moi. Our first hint. You ready?
Waiting.
Do you know it? Okay.
I don't.
First hint. For those of you who like to get tied up, this would be a good bar to visit. For those of you who like to get tied up, this would be a good bar to visit. Hint number 2. It's defined as walk or run with leaping strides. If you find yourself walking or running with leaping strides, you are doing this. Hint number 3. Someone who is determined is said to be this. Again, someone who is determined is said to be this. If you know the answer, you're going to send it to Have a Drink at VegasVideoNetwork.com. Again, have a drink at VegasVideoNetwork.com.
Just like that. It just, where did the time go, Scott?
This goes by pretty quickly.
I mean, it seems like just the other day I was supposed to check in with my parole officer, and here I am.
Right? Check in with your parole officer and get recognized for being on this show. It's the greatest life you've ever lived.
It was a successful week.
It's pretty good. All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for checking us out. Hey, if you want to get into this game, you want to play along, there's a couple ways to play along. First of all, you can send us an email at onairq@livinginlv.com. Again, onairq@livinginlv.com. Voicemail. Holy crap. I haven't been able to show you this in a while. All you do is you go to our homepage and you click that little orange tab on the right side and a box pops up and you click that green thing that says start recording. And because you have a microphone attached to your computer, you can leave us a voicemail without even having a phone. You're welcome. By the way, we're on all kinds of places. We're on the iTunes. We're on YouTube. We're a partner with the iTunes. We're also on Roku, 73,000 accounts installed. We're on Stitcher, TuneIn, Chromecast, Apple, Google, and Fire TV, Google Play, and of course here on the Vegas Video Network. I'm your buddy Scott. There's your buddy Pimpin' Wayne. Thank you so much for playing along. We'll see you guys in 3 weeks. Is that right?
First and third Tuesday of every
That's
month.
right. And our next show is going to be kind of a potpourri, we think. We're going to have some fun and tell you good. All right. Peace. Love you.
Great timing. Look at it. 59 minutes.
Mm-hmm.